Well, that knitted tree was certainly a spectacular installation. Diana, tell us about how it all got started.
Well, we do a knitting group. We call it the Odd Socks Knitting Studio every Friday. And this wonderful knitter, Cathi Johnston, joined up with us and shared, she was about to retire, and shared this dream she'd always had for when she would retire, which was to knit a tree. And it just happened that I had been trying to think of ideas on how to sort of push the creative um, the creative agenda in this group a little bit more. And I was like, perfect. We'll knit a tree. So I went to Tracy, the curator at the art gallery, and said, hey,
Yep,
what do you think? And she was like, yes, let's do this.
And we had all these people sign up. They were very eager and very excited. We had over 300 people.
It's amazing.
So they made bark, they made leaves, they made roots, and it was all very sculptural, a very free form project.
Yeah, it was amazing, and it's so nice to see like such community spirit. Everyone sort of collaborated, and it was such a loved piece, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and people would curl up in the roots and sit down and read a book.
Oh, and the kids loved it.
Yeah.
The kids loved it. We had a scavenger hunt because so many people made critters for the tree. It was such an amazing process.
I think what people enjoyed was being able to walk on the roots, to touch the bark, to, really dig in and feel the tree.
Yeah, and you could take pictures.
And you could take so many pictures, and you could lie down on the roots, and you could lift the roots and walk around them.
Things you don't normally get to do in an art gallery.
Yeah, it's very tactile.
Oh, I remember the hollow. Everyone loved the hollow.
Yeah,
so fun.
Lots
and
of
just
little
being
kids.
under this like life-size knitted tree was just spectacular.
And there were lots of little details. There was a squirrel and some birds and some inchworms. All of the artists just went crazy in their creativity. It was wonderful.
It was amazing.
We have a gift of fiber artists in this community, and this is what can happen when 300 fiber artists get together and do something crazy.
Or even people who never learned to knit participated, and those that found it a love for it again.
Yeah,
Like it really brought everyone together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there were lots of beginners, which was fantastic.
It was a very inclusive project, so anyone who was interested, we could encourage them to take part. We had really simple instructions, and we had materials that had been donated by community members, and it was just an amazingly generous experience.
We didn't have to buy very much, that's for sure.
No.
Lots of people used their scrap yarn and just things they had kicking around, so it really was an upcycle project as well.
Yeah, it was. And then the pieces went on to live greater lives in other places too. So it's continuing to give back to the community.
It is. It lives on. We made a root rug out of the roots, so that's the big legacy.
Yeah.